Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today's December 8th, 2025. I want to make a very clear update for you, a very powerful, very clear, very obvious 7-day warning that we received on December 6th. Magnitude 7.0 earthquake came out by WHITEHORSE, Canada. WHITEHORSE, the rider on the white horse, coming with his heavenly armies. The number of God, 7. 7-day warning. And December 6th at 2:41 p.m. So in Canada, December 6th, 2:41 p.m. If you go to Israel, it's the evening of December 6th. The evening of December 6th. So if we go 7 days to December 13th in the evening, December 13th after sunset, it's the 24th day of Kislev. This is a perfect and exact 7-day warning to the great shaking on the 24th day of Kislev. Haggai chapter 2, verses 20 through 22. The word of the Lord came a second time to Haggai on the 24th day of the month. And it had already shown us in the chapter that this was the 9th month. The 24th day of Kislev. The word of the Lord came a second time to Haggai on the 24th day of Kislev. Speak to Zerubbabel, governor of Judah, saying, I am about to shake the heavens and the earth, and to overthrow the throne of kingdoms. I am about to destroy the strength of the kingdoms of the nations, and overthrow the chariots and their riders. And the horses and their riders shall go down, every one by the sword of his brother. Okay. The horses and their riders. Okay, connected to a 7.0 earthquake, WHITEHORSE. The horses and their riders shall go down. Connected to the great shaking. So this is a very obvious and very clear 7-day warning. There's no getting around this one. This is, everything is coming together now. These are the final signs, and this is too good, too perfect, too right. It's coming right on time. And God does nothing without revealing first to his prophets. And so these days are not going to come upon us as a thief in the night. We are not in the dark that these days would come upon us as a thief in the night. No, but we have been given understanding. And so this is a very clear warning. 7 days to December 13th after sunset in Israel. 24th day of Kislev. Hanukkah begins the very next day. December 14th through December 22nd. We don't know which day, what day the rapture will happen or could happen during this time frame, but there's no doubt in my mind that the shaking, the great shaking, that God will begin to overthrow the throne of the kingdoms. Okay, it's not as though everything will happen in one day, but it will begin from this day. Moving forward, from this day, moving forward, everything will begin on December 13th, after sunset in Israel. 24th day of Kislev, anywhere from sunset, December 13th, to sunset, December 14th, the 24th day of Kislev, that is the day. That is the day of the beginning of the shaking, and this is a very clear warning. I pray you are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. The sign of his coming revealed.
Canada has recorded its strongest earthquake on record. In fact, across the Yukon, just 250 kilometers west of Whitehorse, as a 7.0 magnitude as of Saturday afternoon. Now, there was no major reports of any damage, although residents still felt the rattling from this earthquake. Just shows how powerful it was. Now, this is also quite impressive because the last time we saw an earthquake this magnitude was back 80 years ago in central Vancouver Island. Now, this is also quite impressive because the last time we saw an earthquake this magnitude was back 80 years ago in central Vancouver Island.
The days of our lives are 70 years, and if by reason of strength they are 80 years, yet their boast is only labour and sorrow. For it is soon cut off, and we fly away.
Canada has recorded its strongest earthquake on record. In fact, across the Yukon, just 250 kilometers west of Whitehorse, as a 7.0 magnitude.
And I saw heaven opened, and behold a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of God. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen white and clean.